Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs, Concession Stance. That's what we've been putting over here. WWE Figs 123. Want to give him a shout out, man. He's actually the one that had tagged me in Instagram. He's like, Hero Figs, come check this out, man. I know you've been playing with them dolly cars, with them dolly makeup stuff. No, actually, I don't play with makeup, but if I did, you know, we'd be trying it on the figgies. We need blood, we need accents, we need extras, and that's what this video is going to cover. So if you are stopping to the channel for the first time, first of all, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and see what Rollins is sharing with your boy Rey Mysterio. He brought the pizza, he's got the nachos, we got the popcorn, like anything you would find. Like, let's say you go to an event, let's say coronavirus finally ends, and you get in your car, you drive all the way to the arena, and you finally get to enjoy a show. You're gonna need a snack, man, before the match, halftime, even after, to absorb all those bad decisions that you had done earlier that night. That's what the thing is gonna be, man. Backstage setups, you already know these are all gonna be playing a huge important role, so look out for that in the near future, man. Turn on that notification, because them nachos, we're gonna share it. Let's bring it up. Let's see what these nachos have on them. Well, cheese, Hero Figs. Can't have nachos. You can't have the cheese if you don't got it all put together. And these pieces right here, I'm gonna tell you where you can find them. It's actually gonna be two different toy. Well, I guess if you do include AEW, Jericho, you already know. And this is actually a good part of the reason and inspiration where a lot of this had derived from. Like, once we had gotten right here a little bit of the bubbly, right? We got the pretzels and stuff. This just started triggering a whole thing in my brain. I couldn't help but not to share. So I'm going to go ahead and cover these. I'm going to tell you that at least for the nachos, it is all just going to be the one piece. Kind of like how we saw with the pancakes, except the only other paint extra right here is going to be the cheese that's located all up top, scattered throughout. Now, the plate of it, this is made out of cardboard, so it does give it that genuine touch and feel to it. And if you put it right there alongside Rollins, you can tell the comparison. Like, these pieces are going to be a true assistant doing all that party stuff. The pretzels, too. Pretzels is going to be a combination of three pieces all come together, and then we're going to have the salt scattered throughout. The identical piece that it is coming with, you'll see that you'll get a little extra, man, because pretzels, like for me, it's going to be pretzels, and then the pizza, that's going to be like later down in the night. I'll show you the pizza box. This is cool, dude. This is also made out of cardboard, and this is kind of similar. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the naked one, because we do have that right here. This is the one that came with the TNMT turtle box, so scale-wise, you can see that it's right there in proportions. I mean, obviously, this is a little bit smaller. NECA figures are usually about 7-inch figs, so it makes sense that we could actually even utilize this, which you already know we've been playing around with. Some of the stuff I already have, but a lot of this is all brand new that I just recently picked up within the last, like, what was it, a couple of weeks. Like, you can find these at Target. I'll give you the name, and I'll tell you where you can find it, and I'll tell you what you can put inside this box, because you don't just have the box right there. You can actually crack it open right there if you mess around with it a little bit. I don't want to rip it right now, but I'll show you the pizza that's supposed to go in there, and then there's going to be only one section that's cut out right here, and that's the piece that your boy Seth Rollins is holding. So which one do I like better? Which one has the more realistic feel? Well, I think clearly it's pretty obvious when you put the NECA right there. You can see that they went ahead and actually gave you all individual pieces and made a whole entire pie out of it. This, you're just kind of screwed, man. If you want one slice, that's all you're getting. If you want an entire pizza, guess what? That's your only other option. So there it is for the pizza. There is a little spatula that you can use to scoop it out. You can see it's got a little lip on it, got a nice red handle going on. There is no other paint shade or apps going on right here, but you can see how it kind of all works out. Like, Rollins, you ready for your slice of pizza? Hero Figs, come on, man. I wanted it before the match started. Now I'm over here hungry. Don't worry, dude. I'll feed you. I got you, and we got you over here with the popcorn. This popcorn piece, I really haven't got a chance to, like, mess around all that much. I just cracked it open, and I got it all going for the video. So the full experience that you're going to see right now, this is just me learning and going through it. I think that's the best reaction, man. So it looks like this part right here, the drawer, it slides in and out so you can get your popcorn. Like, this is all obviously all put together. It's not like you can pick them out, kind of like how you're seeing it up here, but it's still pretty neat, and it's giving that realistic, like, it's got a whole little handle, and it actually turns. And height comparison, this is sick, man. So you guys know the popcorn machines, they're usually, what is it, about 3 or 4 feet. So the fact that you put it right there next to, like, a WWE figure, you get a good idea of how, like, big this is. The other little extra that I'm picking up on this is that you can actually open this up as well. So not just the bottom part, but the top part right there. If you want the freshest of the fresh, this is how you're going to get it. I mean, yeah, you can get it right here from the tray down here, but this has probably been sitting there for at least a good couple hours. This is just right there, hot, fresh off the press, salty and buttery, the only way that we like it. And if you want to put your own powder, like ranch powder or bacon, or maybe you're into some, like, wild cheeses, you can do so. We got to go and hit up the other part of the concession, because, right, we got the popcorn, that's where you get it. Then we need our beverages. We'll talk about the beverages. We'll talk about the piece that we'll get with this. So the way that it plays out is this is going to come off the retro, our generation retro. So that's what you Google. I mean, you can either Google it, go on eBay. You can even, like I said, you can find these at Target. You'll most likely find them in the Barbie section. But you know what, dude? I ain't got no problem with that, man. You guys saw what those Barbie cars we're doing. Up front, we got popcorn right there. We got the red traditional stripes that we've seen with any other popcorn gem. And I think this is also, yes, this is made out of cardboard as well. And that's all right. I mean, usually that's going on the El Cheapo, but I think this is just more suiting. I mean, if you take care of it, you really don't got to worry about the stuff breaking. Part of it is made out of plastic, so you are still going to get a good amount of support surrounding the actual frame piece of it all. These are the little extras. These are the ones that I was using prior to me even picking this up. We had some old pizza. I think this is off an old Jax WWE figure. We had some tacos right here that came off Deadpool. We got, what do we got? A hot dog back here. We got hot dogs. You need hot dogs. What else do they got in concessions? They got burgers, but the burger that you're going to see here, yeah, it's a little bit outdated. We might have to throw it out, so we ain't even going to talk about that. And a little bit of the bubbly. Look at all this help that it helped us out, man. We got cups now. We got bubbly. We got the champagne. That's how you celebrate. That's how you go. And then this little soda can. This actually came off also a WWE figure, except this was based off the old Jax days. Yes, back in the early days, they actually used to make these, what would you call these, right? We got soda machines. You got a little insert, and it's got an opening up top, and all you do, my friend, is you slide it in there just like that. It drops in there, and then if you want a soda, you push a button. Which one do you want? Do you want Sprite? You want Coca-Cola, maybe some Mountain Dew? Honestly, it's not giving you any other options, and these are not functional, so all we're doing is messing around. But what I'm telling you is that when you do slip it up here, it's going to come out right there from the bottom to get it back out. If it'll come out... It looks like you got stuck, man. Hero Figs, you're screwed. No, see, you just got to flip it around and everything will be good and dandy. And then this is another soda too that this place that had come with, the one with the pizza. We're getting some lemon lime soda. It does have a nutritional value, so if you are curious if this is going to fit your diet, well, just check it out, man. All you got to do is zoom up and see what's going on. We got a little picture of the limes. We got lemons. We got all kinds. And we got a little side-by-side comparison of what the Jax one. So this is a little bit bigger scale-wise, but this is still going to work pretty damn good. And all the other extra pieces that you did see with the Jericho, we ain't gonna cover it. You're gonna go check out the review, but just know that we did get a little party platter with crackers, with olives, pepperonis. Hero Figs, this section was thought of for dip. Apparently not, man. You need to go check out the WWE situation and AEW because the pineapple, we've never seen it, man. Now you're seeing it over here. I know I had a watermelon, I couldn't find it. You need variety, man. You need your fruits, you need your veggies, you need all meats, and then this tray right here, this is also ideal, man. This piece that came with Jericho, I mean, yeah, you can put the champagne in there, but if you also want to keep the sodas cold, look at that. Those slots, it's like they were made for it. It's like AEW thought about it and they're like, I don't think people are just going to want to keep their champagne cool, right? I think the sodas, that's another important piece during the whole party of it all. This big ass cup that we are seeing, I don't know if I was going to throw this in here. Like I was kind of on the fence. I'm like, yeah, should I show people this? I mean, if you do go to like an amusement park, this is something more that you would see right there with the big ass straw and the orange and the yellow. You can open it up, you can fill it up, you can put whatever mystery drink you want to, you know, if you don't want people knowing what you're drinking, I mean, if you're at a theme park, yeah, I mean, it's kid friendly, so we got to make sure that we take all the appropriate steps. So that's pretty much it, you guys. The other extra that I want to point out is that it came with a little backdrop. I'm not going to go ahead and cover it just because of the fact that it's more devoted to like a movie situation. This right here, I kind of want to give it that feel of an actual, you know, WWE food concession stand, and I think all these extras really did it. If you guys do want to know where I picked this up, as I said, our generation, that one came off this, so this is kind of like what the packaging will look like. You'll get other extras such as, what is this, a chocolate bar? I didn't include it. This is massive. Like, you'd have to go to Willy Wonka's factory to get a chocolate bar of this scale, so I was like, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go ahead and cover it. And there's also a bunch of extra stuff that you do get with this, not with the popcorn machine, but with the Total Tinies, because the Total Tinies were the ones that had the pretzels, that had the sodas, that had the nachos, all the other stuff apart from the popcorn. That's what we saw. And it also came with their own version of tacos. I didn't want to have these. I feel like the Deadpool ones were a lot more accurate as to what a realistic taco looks like. And trust me, Hero Figs eats enough of these to tell you as to what it's all about. We also got some breakfast situations going on. We even got pancakes. Look at this. So here's the ones that came with the set, and here's the ones that we saw with like the New Day figure. That 2-pack that we were talking about. This is what I wanted to happen, like when they were throwing the pancakes, and this is something that we can live out. If you guys follow me on Instagram, stay tuned. But I was looking more ideal for like a disc as what we're seeing right here with this actual pancake versus like a whole stack and platter that what we got. Either way, I'm happy that we got it, but I think this is pretty cool. Everything else is pretty much going to be, like I said, it's going to be breakfasts, maybe even like a lunch. We got a jelly. I'm not going to get into too much depth because I wasn't planning on using these with any of my WWE figures, but if you were curious, like the other extras, we had bacon, we had eggs, as we talked about the tacos, so you get a few of them. You get some avocado for your greens, and then we got tomato sauce. We got ketchup. We also got a little minute, it's like a butter knife is what it is, but again, I don't want to discuss these too much. These are going to be the reasons for the pickup and why everything makes sense, is why we're trying to figure out how to extend the backstage arena. The action don't stop in the squared circle, no, at least not on the WHF channel. So if you are stopping over here again for the first time, come on, man, just come over here. Let's join this family. Drop a like, and we'll see you on the next one.